It's serious. It's real.
Hostess is telling its workers it's give up or belly up. If striking employees don't return to the job, the company will have to liquidate at close of business today. A Teamster leader in Stratford says this is no half-baked threat.
It's major cuts. Some people can't afford it, but at least you're making more than you would be getting on unemployment. And unemployment runs out.
He says about 8% of wages, 17% on health and welfare. Most of the roughly 200 Hostess workers in Connecticut are Teamsters. Kevin O'Toole says the union that represents most of the company's 18,000 employees overall has led its members down a primrose path.
They were telling people evidently, don't worry, if you shoot it down, and they'll come back with another offer. That ain't gonna happen.
State lawmaker Rob Kane calls it a sign of the times in a nation whose policy toward business has become a recipe for disaster.
It's getting more and more difficult with higher burdens, higher regulations, higher energy costs, higher taxes. It just makes it more difficult for businesses to grow and keep jobs in our country.
The larger question in such contentious times is if something as iconic and American as the Hostess Twinkie can disappear, what does that say, if anything, about the American way as we know it?
Of course it can be saved. This is the greatest country in the world. But we need to get back to those basic principles of capitalism, of freedoms, of rights, and we're not doing that. We're moving in the total opposite direction.
The more immediate question that looks to be answered later today is, has Hostess's shelf life reached its end?
We'll know by 5 o'clock today if they'll be liquidating. They'll be going to court tomorrow.
Jeff Vallon, News 8.